Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. Hi guys, welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. I am joined as always by Harry.
Alright.
How are we doing? We good?
Not bad.
Been a busy week again this week.
It's been very busy, yes.
Yeah, so lots of things that we've been filming this week. You've been doing some filming out and about. Dave's been doing some filming out and about. Myself and Dave have been filming
out and about.
new projects. Dave has been filming a new project. Your dad's been filming a new project. It is all go. So it's been very, very busy this week. Lots of great stuff planned over the coming weeks and months, certainly. Lots of exciting stuff to share with everybody.
Yes, absolutely. For those of you who are lucky enough to get your hands on the first Heirloom Workshop release, congratulations to you. If you don't know what that is, then check out the live that was on
This week?
Yeah, that was on the last week.
Yeah.
So check out the latest live. I don't know how... It'll be on the site, won't it?
Well, it should be up on our YouTube channel, as far as I'm aware, up on the Alakazam Live channel. So check it out.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, and they're all handmade as well. So the gentleman that makes them for us is tirelessly working on the next batch.
Yep.
So if you missed out in this run, then don't worry, there are some more on their way very soon. And the Turner watch, wow! Yeah. Turner watch is very, very. Well, it's still very popular, and rightly so. It's an amazing bit of kit, it really is. I'm a little bit, so I'm the only one that hasn't got one. Yeah, I think that might have to change soon. I think I might have to.
Maybe you can have one of my ones. I'm not sure.
Oh, bless you.
I'm only saying that because it's on camera.
Oh,
when we get off,
yeah, but
no,
you
can have one.
No way you're having one of them. But they are selling them amazingly well. Still,
we've got the white and browns back in again.
Yes.
Obviously the white face with the brown strap.
Yeah.
We've still got some of the black ones left, and they're just phenomenal. They are phenomenal.
They are still in limited supply though, so the brown and white ones are selling extremely quickly. So once they're gone, that's it, I think, pretty much. We've still got quite a few black ones left, although they're going down at a good rate as well. So guys, if you are after one, get in quick, because once we reach, I think it was the 19th.
What's the day today?
So
16th. 3 days.
So we've got 3 days left. Once it reaches the 19th, that's it. It comes off the site. So get in quick.
Don't miss out, because it is great. Also, obviously, because it's over £150, you can do 4 months free interest with PayPal using that. So if you haven't obviously got all the money just yet, and you don't want to miss out, you can do 4 months free interest via PayPal. So that is another method of financing. Probably the best buy you will make.
Yeah.
For quite a long time.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's a fantastic bit of kit, and to all of those that own it, you know, I envy you. You have a superb product, really.
And it is superb. It is superb. So, what are we? Well, you can kind of see what we're talking about this week.
We are talking about
cups and bowls.
Cups and bowls. Yeah. We are indeed talking about cups and bowls. It's classic magic, and there are still loads of magicians that perform a cup and ball effect of some sort, be that a full set of cups and balls or something like the Chop Cup.
Yeah.
We have a couple of different variations here and some things we're going to talk about. Let's talk about your kind of take on the cups and balls first, because I know that you've been playing around with a particular routine. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so I'm not amazing at cups and balls and stuff like that, but I've always liked just the idea of it's just a nice little game. I love games, and just the fact you've just got to follow it. So for me, I know obviously everyone does follow the ball or whatever, but I tried doing it with Leo Schmetzer's Coffee Chop Cup.
Yeah.
And these, which he made, and we have got some little sugar packets, or little sugar bags. So I tried it with just that as a nice casual video, and we will show you that in a second. But I just thought it'd be nice just to have a nice little play around, do something. To be fair, I learnt it purely for social media, but you guys will know I have got the mini Chop Cup and the mini Chop Cup holder, also known as a Pro Show holder, which I use when I'm walking around and stuff like that. So it was nice to come up with a routine I could just use for that, just a nice little simple one. But yeah, as far as cups and balls are concerned, I've only really scratched at the surface.
Right. Okay. And I you know, we, like Harry said, we're going to watch the video of you doing or using the coffee chop cup and the sugar packets. And it's good to sort of mess around and play with these. It comes as no surprise to you guys out there, I'm sure, and I think I probably mentioned it. I have been a Cups and Balls fan for many, many years. My first Magic book was, or one of the first, was the Mark Wilson book on Magic. I learned the routine from there, and over the course of the 30 odd years that I've been performing Magic, the Cups and Balls has always been a feature of my my performing repertoire. What are you currently swaying towards at the moment, or are you still unsure?
In terms of?
Well, you said that that you use, because I've seen you use it, the mini chop cup. What about the coffee cups? Or was that just a kind of, let's see how it kind of plays and see if I like the idea of the routine?
Yeah, it was more that. Just give it a go, see what it was like. But to be honest with you, I did really like it. And they were actually a lot better than I thought they were going to be.
Right. It's Leo Smets.
Well, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. I don't want it to come across bad or anything, but I mean, they are a lot better than I thought. Like, because they look so authentic. They're not heavy. They're what you would expect a coffee cup to be like. And these are made so well as well. So I like the fact it does look not Magic proppy. Yeah. But then that's just my personal.
Yeah. So it's a generic routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. And you know, when I saw you perform this the other day, my immediate thought was that you have the potential here to finish. I mean, typically what happens with chop cups or cups and balls, you finish with like large loads at the end. With this, you could finish by having something like coffee beans appear, or sugar appear, or tea bags appear, or tea. You know, you've got scope for it not just being, you know, maybe a giant sugar packet, but or something that's incongruous like a lemon or a lime. You could actually produce something that makes sense with
even if the cup's full up with sugar or something. Yeah. But yeah, the only reason why I didn't end with something like that purely for social media is because people can obviously rewatch it back. So I just didn't want people going back and saying, "Oh yeah, well, really looking and focusing and stuff to do with that." I mean, obviously they shouldn't catch over doing it right, but it's hard to misdirect the camera, as you know. But yeah, I would definitely end on that. But I just thought I'd do a nice little fun game for it. And my kind of style, I think, is more laid back-ish. So I like the fact it's just a coffee cup and some sugar bags, just trying to follow it. It's quite fun.
Cool. Well, before we talk any more about the other items that we've got on the table and some other bits and pieces we've got here, let's take a look at Harry performing his version of the coffee cups and sugar packets.
Hello. I want to play a quick game with you guys at home. That's you. Yes. Talking to you. First of all, we need no distractions. Let's get rid of this. Lovely. Always wanted to do that, so it's quite fun. The game uses one sugar bag and one coffee cup. Okay? All you've got to do is keep your eye on the sugar bag. It's as simple as that. So level number 1 is the sugar bag in my hand or under the cup. Now, if you're watching closely, you would have seen it's in the hand. That's 1 point for whoever said that. The cup is in fact empty. Level number 2 is where it gets a little bit more tricky, okay? Is the sugar in my pocket or under the cup? Now, if you said under the cup, you wouldn't have got a point because it was in fact in my pocket. Now, level 3, people tend to get a bit more confident and maybe even bet money. Now, obviously, we won't bet any money, and I'll show you why in just a second, okay? Keep your eye on the sugar bag. 1 sugar bag, 1 coffee cup, 2 empty hands. So, is the sugar in my hand or under the cup? Now, I'll show you one last time. Is the sugar in my hand or under the cup? See, whilst I'm pointing over here, all the attention should be drawn over here. That's why this hand is completely empty and I secretly sneak the sugar bag back under the coffee cup. And that is why you should never, ever bet with a con artist. So, you know what I mean? Just a nice, relaxed thing.
Yeah.
Just easy watching.
Excellent. Okay.
Lovely.
So these are in stock now, ready to go. So if you fancy taking a look at the coffee chop cup and the sugar packets, they are on our website to purchase and ship out to you straight away.
So you do get 3 different colours in there. You get 6 packets in total.
And they come in these holders as well.
Yeah, they do come in these, which is great for like beetroot, grapes, whatever you're taking stuff out after.
Functional. This is good.
This is also good because you get a nice carry case in there. Obviously, this is it.
And you get 3 cups.
Yeah, 3 cups. Yeah. And you do also actually get baseballs in there, the Chop Cup baseballs with it.
So the baseballs in their own are like so they're like $19.99, I think.
Yeah, so you get them in there with it. Obviously, you don't get the sugar packets with it, but you do get.
So instructions, 3 cups, two baseballs for £31.
Yep. Exactly.
That's a bargain, really.
Bargain.
It really is.
And this travel case is good, obviously, because they are coffee cups. They're quite thin, but obviously carrying around in this, they're not gonna wear and tear as quickly.
One of the other things that because a lot of the cups that we're going to talk about and the props that we talk about have been manufactured by our good friend Leo Smetsers from Holland, and one of the things that he released a couple of years back now was the Harmonica Chop Cup. Now. This is a case of looking at a product and going, do you know what, right? I want to do the cups and balls, but it's props that you've got to carry around with you. Is there some way that we can compact this down into something that is easily transported and that you can still do, majority of the stuff with? And so we have this. This is a Harmonica Chop Cup. Very cool little prop. If I could do this all in one go. That flattens down like this.
Lovely.
All right, and it goes into here, and it takes up. I mean, you probably wouldn't carry it in here if it was in your pocket, but that would go in your pocket along with the 2 balls that you need, and whatever your final load is, and that's it. You're ready to go.
So these do come in this red and black, I believe, don't they?
Yeah, the 2 colours, the sort of terracotta red colour and a black colour. But again, this is a way of approaching a classic plot and just making it a little bit more updated, thinking about professional magicians that have to carry stuff around with them. I mean, at the end of the day, certainly when I first started doing the cups and balls or looking at the plot, I used to go out and buy like lemons and fruit and vegetables and stuff and then go and do the routine and then find, oh God, right, I've got to get rid of this now and then get rid of it.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, you go to a gig, if you wanted to produce kiwis or whatever at the end of this, you wouldn't bother to go out and buy it. You would just literally say, "We've got a kiwi or a lime or a lemon that I could just borrow for the time that I'm here."
Yeah.
And you're set to go. So even then, this is the only thing that you carry around with you because you just finish as is. Dave has some wonderful ideas with this. I know that he features this as part of a couple of the sets that he does. Like me, he's a bit of a cups and balls fan. More so in the time that we've known each other.
Has your love for it rubbed off?
I think so. Yeah, I know that he has his approach to the cups and balls, which again, when we come to the other products on the table a little bit later, we can maybe have a chat on as well. But this, seriously, if you want something that's practical to carry around with you, then the Harmonica Chop Cup is the way to go.
Lovely.
Just one last thing on it. I mean, we said that these come in the red and the black. We do actually have aluminium ones that collapse as well. They're only little tiny ones, but they're great as well because they're even smaller. So if you want to do something like
this kind of finish,
that's it. But smaller and they collapse as well. So maybe check those out as well. So these are on our site, and we obviously sell the balls as well. But check them out because they're there currently for you to purchase.
Lovely jubbly.
So we'll come back to this in just a second.
Okay.
All right. We don't have a competition this week. Why don't we have a competition this week? Because we are doing something new, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We are doing the Harry versus Andy challenge.
Oh, right. We can't wait much longer. Shall we quickly show them the quick intro to that?
Yes. Okay. Right, so this is the official airing of the Harry versus Andy challenge.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that is very good.
It's exciting.
So this is a new feature of the vlog.
Yep.
So we've been talking about this for a little while, and last week we said we weren't going to set a competition. What we were going to do is we're going to have people that were going to send in suggestions for the first Harry versus Andy challenge.
Yep.
Yeah. There will be competitions still coming up over the coming weeks, but we got quite a few responses to the Andy versus Harry challenge, and so we've got quite a few to pick from. I thought I would play devil's advocate this week and not choose it or get you to choose it.
When you find out what it is, I've got a feeling you was something to do with it.
No, totally honest.
Right. Can I just say one thing as well?
Yeah.
Obviously, your entries, we obviously do want you to keep entering ideas and stuff like that, but they will kind of keep running.
Yeah.
So next week, we might still pick someone who suggested something last week.
Yes.
And your suggestions are obviously always in the pot to be picked out on one.
And we do have quite a few there to start off with. And they've been some fantastic ideas as well. And something to clarify, when we say, oh, it's an Andy versus Harry challenge, send us in an effect or something that we can challenge each other to and see what our sort of take on it is. We're not talking just that you say, oh, how would you perform Powerball 60 differently between the two of you? Because someone had a suggestion that was about a type of effect rather than a specific effect. Yeah, so rather than saying, oh, you know, this effect, I want you both to perform it, and how do you perform it differently? You can send in, you know...
Which we still might do.
Card to wallet, for example. Yeah, so there's a little bit of diversity, which seems to be coming through, so keep it up. Yeah, we're really very much into that.
So... let's see what we've got to do.
Okay, so I asked... Right, so we had one of the submissions come in from Neil Bird. Thank you, Neil. Just as a little bit of a change this week, when you email in and just let us know that you've been mentioned and your address, etc., I'm going to give you a choice. So you can either have a deck of Academy Elite sent out to you, or we'll give you... They're £7.50, aren't they? We'll give you £7.50 worth of points instead. So your choice, just email us into sales@alakazam.co.uk, let me know what you want to do, and we will go from there. So Neil had this thing, right?
What was his great idea?
So the idea is that we would learn magic from two different books, that weren't going to be chosen by us. All right, one book should be an older book, and one book should be a new book, and by that we mean. You know, not necessarily new as it was released yesterday, but compared to each other, older book, new book. Yeah. So I asked Dave to choose. Yeah. Right. Neil said, "Why don't you get Dave or Peter or both of them to choose a book each?" Yeah. So Peter's not in the office today as we're filming this, so I asked Dave, and Dave said, "Ha, leave it to me." Right. So the book he chose for me. I'm going to do this first. The book he chose for me is a fairly old book, but new compared to the other one. All right. So this is The Art of Astonishment. Okay. This is book one. So the idea being that I will choose something from here, and then I'll perform it.
Lovely.
All right.
Yep.
Your book.
Not many pages. Well, there's quite a few pages in there, but we'll be able to get through that. Being a keen reader.
Yeah. Do this in
I've only ever read Mr. Men's, I think.
Mr. Men, right.
I'm actually pooing my pants.
I picture you more as a little Miss person.
Little Miss. I'm actually pooing my pants.
Right. Okay. So this was the choice that I was given by Dave. All right. And this, in fact, I'm going to do this.
Look at the way he's trying to lift it up.
He's quite heavy. Actually. Let me just drop it once. Hang on. There we go. So this was Harry's. All right, there we go. That's
Look at that.
Harry's choice just there. All right.
Wow.
So this is the Tarbell Complete Course in Magic. So rather than the individual books, you have this here. So enjoy. 100 years ago. Now I know that's older than this book.
Right, can I just have a quick gander? You keep talking because no doubt you've already got that on your shelf.
I used to. I don't currently own it.
There we are.
The set, but I did used to. And this book. So there we go. And it wasn't my choice.
Well, do you know what? Dave's thrown me absolutely under the bus here.
See, you are at a bit of an advantage because you have lots of things to choose from.
I can't read. So,
all right,
this to me...
The first steps in is that we've got to teach H to read.
Is there lessons in reading as well in this book?
No, there isn't. Right. Well, you could kind of do it like a flick book if you want.
Yeah. No, do you know what? I'll give it a go.
Do you know what? I think you are gonna. I know you're gonna find some A-class material.
I will find
some
something
top
in there.
quality material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I will find something in here, I guess.
yes.
No, I'm excited because I have heard a lot about this book. Maybe I'll do this one.
Oh, right. Yeah, the Ghost Illusion.
Yeah.
Excellent.
No,
Okay.
no, I have heard good things about this book, and it does look like a proper classic magic book. So I will give it my best shot, and then next week we will perform both your one from that one and mine from this one, and just see how it goes.
Perfect. Okay, so that'll be on next week's vlog. What we'll do is we'll film it during the week, and then we'll put it as an extra on next week's vlog.
Lovely.
Yeah? So Neil, please email in. Great suggestion. The check's in the place for the bribe.
I'm going to get one of these. Medium suggestion.
So Neil, great suggestion. Send it your. Just make contact with us at sales@alakazam.co.uk or give us a call in the office. All right. Brilliant. Okay.
Lovely. Right, so I'm not even going to attempt to lift that up. That can stay right there.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about what's coming up quickly?
And yes.
End on
we'll finish the conversation on the cups and balls a little bit later on. So a bit of excitement, bit of a buzz that's going on because we've got an academy coming up very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have.
So this is from the amazing James Went. Looking forward so much to seeing his academy. Actually emailed over this afternoon to say up on the website it says what the set list is, but kind of how the evening is going to plan out from our point of view as well.
Yeah.
So mega excited about that. Just know how much of a deep thinker James is and the kind of way he approaches magic and everything he's got to say. So without further ado, this is James's trailer. Heading your way now.
That's right, Denise. The uniformity of action is a very important concept that should be adhered to in the construction or execution of any sleight of hand routine. Hi, I'm James Went, and I'm here to tell you about my upcoming Alakazam Academy, Secret Plans and Clever Tricks, where I'll be telling you about some clever tricks, some scripting ideas, some moves. There'll be some sleight of hand moves in there, what it's like to work in television and theatre, and of course, as with any other academy, you'll be able to ask me questions live in the duration of the session. More importantly than that, I'll be trying to last the entire distance without saying or it'll be amazing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to Erdnase, where I'll be learning how to correctly finger a bottom. Ooh.
So that was James Went's Academy. It's coming up on the 29th of May, 7 p.m. UK time.
Yep.
So if you haven't already checked it out, check it out on the website. It's currently at the early bird price, and then it will go up. And don't worry if you can't make it on the night. It will be available in your account normally the next day for you to watch at your leisure. It'll be amazing. There'll be tons of great stuff that he'll be going through. His approach to card magic, his approach to magic in general, working on TV, loads of information and loads of great stuff that you guys will love, I'm sure.
It is great, and you can see there, I know we said this in last week's vlog, or I said it, the guy is just so laid back, isn't he? He is very laid back. You can see what he's surrounded by, though. He's got so much knowledge, but his persona is just laid back.
I am well gel with that bookcase. Well gel.
I haven't seen yours. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen yours.
No. Do you know what? Right. I said to James, I said, I'm so jealous of your bookcase, and then I sent him a picture of my one. And he was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the thing is that I pleaded this case of I haven't got the room. I just moved to a new house, etc., etc. I got a 6-year-old, etc., etc., etc. And he just put, well, but it's a necessity, and I thought. That is the man there. That is the man there. Exactly. Yeah. It's sort of like.
Well,
what do you say to that?
You have basically got a bookshelf in there as well.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of.
I love my bookshelf. I just want more. So, very good. Very good. So, let's finish our conversation about the cups and balls. So, you may have noticed this down here on the table. Like I said, we have quite a few different props from Leo Smetzer's. He makes outstanding cups. This particular one, this is an aluminium chop cup. Doesn't fold down. It is just an aluminium chop cup. But I mean, just the quality of them are amazing. When I first met Leo, when we first started or his cooperation with Alakazam, he was very kind in the fact that we were talking about the cups and balls. And he gifted me 2 sets of cups and balls. One, which was a set of stainless steel cups, and trust me, they are heavy. And one which was a stainless steel set with a chop cup as well, so it's like a combo set. And I have a couple of different sets of cups and balls. I've got some wooden ones. I've got ones that I bought from Paul Daniels many years ago, which are quite low and wider, made out of copper. And this is the set that I always go back to. This is the set that if you want people to go, wow, you know, they're the ones that come out. They're perfectly weighted, they're shiny, they're immediately attention getting, so they are the cups that I use the most. And you know, because I use a wand in my cups and balls routine, when you're using the wand on it as well, you know, it's not going to damage it as it would do with something like the copper cups. So they really are an amazing quality product. So I would recommend, if you're going to check out the chop cups that are on the site, or any of the cups and balls related material, then check out the Leo Smetzer's range, because they are very good.
He has got a category, hasn't he?
He has, yes.
Yeah, so check out his category.
Yeah, the Leo Smetzer's range is on our site. A couple of more things just to say about the cups, and then we'll finish just on some other information. Another set of cups which are really good are the ones that are released by TCC, which Dave has. They're a copper set. They're, I want to say, around about £120, maybe more or less. But they're a lovely set as well. If you like the copper look, they're a very good set, and he uses those. I think they come with little tennis balls.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, so they're very good. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to change the tennis balls for the baseballs, then brilliant. Beauty of the baseballs is that, you know, even though they've got a bounce to them, the same is true with the larger ones. Because of the stitching on them, they don't tend to roll as much, which makes it practical as well. They sit on top of the cups. Yeah, you know, Leo really, and you know that he uses these as well, and he uses them brilliantly. You know, it really is a lot of thought and a lot of hard work that's gone into making these a quality product. So if you like the cups and balls, that is there. And just finally, if you kind of going down the direction of learning a cups and balls routine maybe, or even a chop cup routine, just a couple of little insider tips of great resources. So first off, we have this here. This is the classic chop cup teaching. 4 magicians on here, Larry Jennings, Don Allen, Marty Lewis and Brad Burt, that teach you their routines with a chop cup. Some great information on here. I think there's the world's greatest magic chop cup as well, and some other resources. Joel Dickinson's lecture, he does a lovely chop cup routine on his recent academy.
That's what got me kind of into wanting to do it, to be fair.
Yeah, so you've got that as well. Leo filmed something which was the 2-cup routine of Tommy Wonder, so that's also worth checking out. So there's a couple of resources there on the chop cup and a 2-cup routine, and if you want, personally, my favourite kind of resource for cups and balls, obviously there's loads of different routines scattered throughout different books. Check out the Cups and Balls book by Michael Amart, if you can find a copy. It's a wonderful book. I haven't seen a copy for ages, but if it's really sort of your thing and you start getting into it more and you decide to look for it, go and check it out. You may find a copy second hand. But in the meantime, at the same time, he released these 2 DVDs, which is the Complete Cups and Balls, Volume 1 and 2. This really is all you would need to know about the cups and balls.
There's a lot. I'm looking at the back of them, and there is a lot on there.
Yeah, there is tons of stuff. So, as is typical with a lot of DVDs that are in 2 volumes or more, You start off with the basics, and then it goes through to more advanced stuff. So this will talk about the type of cups, the type of balls, the wand, some basic moves, some cool flourishes you can do, and then it will go into things like wand spin vanishes, putting a routine together, doing the final loads, and then it gives you some information about classic sort of end sequences and classic routines like the Amar version, the Vernon version, and I also think on here you get a performance of Vernon doing the cups and balls routine. So there's tons of information on here, expertly taught by Michael Amar, as always, and really, you know, some good material. Teach you about vanishes as well on there. I should just.
Can I just? Are we? Is that finished? Do you think? Is this vlog finished? Because I'm gonna. If it is, I'm gonna end on a dramatic quote that I've just read.
Yeah.
Is it finished?
Yeah, if you want.
All right. Sorry to be weird, but I've just read a quote. So it says, "Who is this quote by? I consider no man to be a magician until he can adequately perform the cups and balls."
Ooh, right. Okay. That's. Is that? Are we doing that as a bonus question?
Yeah, can just throw that in there. You know?
Oh right. Okay. That's
I
cool.
just read it and quite powerful.
You took me a bit by surprise there.
Yeah.
That was a very deep thing there, Harry. Sort of like, I just noticed this quote. I'm going to throw this in at the end here.
Just like, well, because I'm a book guy now, and so
yeah,
I've got to know the quotes,
you will be after that. There's cups and balls routine in there.
Is
There's
it?
probably several. Yeah, maybe that'll be the thing.
Nice.
Yeah. So
yeah, check it out.
check them out. They are on the site and well worth taking a look at. I think that does bring us to the end, actually. Yeah. So abruptly.
I know. Sorry, that was weird, but I just read it and I thought I've got to get that in there because I probably forget.
That's all right. You know, the vlogs are conversational at the end of the day. You know,
say.
even though sometimes we have to like edit little bits together. You know, these things are what spark different conversations.
Absolutely.
I guess. So that's it for this week's vlog.
Yep.
All right, you'll be glad to know. No more quotes?
Maybe just one from here if there's one in.
No, don't.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right. Well,
All right.
Anyway, these are what you checked out.
These are what we checked out. So we have had a look at the Michael Amar complete set of Cups and Balls DVDs, Classic Chop Cup DVD, the Leo Smetzer's range, which has the Coffee Chop Cup, the Sugar Packets, the Harmonica Chop Cup, the Aluminium Chop Cup, Final Loads, Baseballs, and everything in between.
Everything in between.
And
also Art of Astonishment.
And the Turbo course, which is going to be our Harry versus Andy for next time.
I'm really scared, but you know what? I'm going to give it a go.
I'm excited.
No, do you know what? I am excited. Gives me a reason to get stuck into a book.
Cool.
Lovely.
Good.
So
there we go then.
All right.
So thank you guys for joining us this week on the Alakazam Video Blog. If you have any suggestions, then please do send them in. Keep the reviews coming in. Always up for hearing what people have to say. And it only leaves me to say thank you again. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And we will see you next time on the Alakazam Video Blog.